Don't use rice water until you watch this video. If you've already tried it and it feels like it didn't work for you or it damaged your hair or you want to try it but you're skeptical, watch this video first till the end because I'm going to share with you the 5 most common mistakes people make with rice water that could either be damaging your hair or you could not be getting the best benefits out of your rice water. If you don't know me, my name is Angelica, aka Angie B. Thank you so much for joining this channel. Hit the subscribe button right down there if you want to see more videos like this on this channel. And let's get into mistake number 1. So rice water is actually amazing for our hair. It is great to make, it is easy to make, it is easy to store. But this might be one of the biggest mistakes you're making with your rice water, and this is not fermenting it or just using unfermented rice water. So why does this matter? When rice water ferments, it becomes more potent. Some of the nutrients become more concentrated, and you have ingredients like inositol, which are actually amazing for the hair growth, that are developed in the rice water. Now, you can ferment anywhere from 24 to 72 hours, or you can even extend it to 3 to 4 weeks if you're willing to try that. It not only lowers the pH of the rice water, which makes it a more susceptible pH for your scalp, it produces beneficial enzymes and nutrients that are actually vital to your hair growth. That can actually nourish your scalp and your follicles, which is where your hair grows from, and it is the most necessary to use this rice water. Using unfermented rice water can actually cause adverse effects, and it can have you have a more irritated scalp, and it can even leave your hair feeling a little bit more dry and starchy because it hasn't fermented. Now, some people actually find that fermented rice water that has lasted for a longer time makes their hair feel itchy or something like that. And in those cases, you probably let the rice water go bad instead of fermenting because you probably fermented it in a jar that wasn't airtight. So if you're scared of doing that or you're not sure if you're doing it right, just try fermenting for 24 to 72 hours instead of going like over a week. And if you want to know if your rice water is fermented, it will have a slight sour smell, but it won't turn brown, it will have no mold, and it won't smell awful. Mistake number 2 is using parboiled rice to make your rice water. I've actually gotten this question many times at the bottom of my rice water videos because I always say you can use any rice. You can use jasmine rice, black rice, starchy rice, sushi rice, whatever kind of rice you use, you can use that except parboiled rice. And everyone's like, why? It is still rice. What's the difference? Well, it's been boiled. So a lot of the nutrients have already been boiled out. And you might be thinking, well, if it's good enough to eat, why don't you put it in your hair? I don't eat parboiled rice. If I am served parboiled rice at an event, at a restaurant or whatever, I don't mind. But if I want to get the nutritional value out of my food, I will not eat parboiled rice because most of the nutrients have already been boiled out and the water has been poured out and rinsed out. So you're getting like whatever little bit is left. Also, when rice is boiled, a lot of the nutrients in it have already been killed, they have been denatured. So whatever is left in that rice is barely beneficial to your hair. Even if you're somehow able to make it look like the regular rice water and you sort of wash it like the Yao women do and you make the rice water look super milky like the way mine comes out, if it's parboiled rice, it's basically pointless. Now, I'm not saying it has zero nutritional value, but it has significantly less than if you just used any other natural rice that has not been parboiled. Mistake number 3 is especially for people with drier hair types like me, and this is applying rice water to your entire hair shaft and scalp instead of just focusing on the scalp. Now, here's the thing. Rice water is beneficial for your hair shaft as well, but if you have naturally dry hair, because it has a little bit of protein and a lot of starch, it could make your hair feeling a little bit drier, a little bit more brittle, especially if you don't follow up with a really nourishing deep conditioner afterwards. What I recommend is focusing on the scalp because the scalp is where the hair grows, and that's where you can get the most benefits and nutrients because a healthy scalp thrives, healthy follicles produce healthy hairs, and if you don't want to have any other issues with the rice water, just put it on your scalp, and you can even deep condition your hair at the same time as using the rice water because deep conditioner doesn't go on your scalp. You can put the rice water all over your scalp, put the deep conditioner on your hair, You can take care of the rice water and deep conditioning process at the same time and wash it out, and you will still get amazing benefits. And if you're really itching to put some of that rice water on your hair shaft, just focus it on the ends of your hair because that's the part that probably needs it the most. Mistake number 4 is one of the most common mistakes people make with rice water, and it's because people get way too excited and they think the more I use something, obviously the better. This is almost never the answer in any avenue unless it's like drinking water. But even then, like if you drink 5 liters of water, you could die. Overusing rice water is one of the main issues. A lot of people will try it and get great results and they think I'm going to use this every single day for the next 30 days, or I'm going to use it 4 times a week and I'm going to get even better results. No, you will not. You can experience dryness. Again, it doesn't have that much protein to give you protein overload, but it does have starch in it, and that can build up on your hair and it can make your hair get damaged. It can make your hair be brittle. It can make your hair be dry. And maybe the first few days you can get away with it and your hair is going to feel great, but most of the time your hair is just going to feel dry. It's going to feel damaged, and eventually you're going to start getting breakage. So I recommend the most amount of rice water you should use is once a week, and you can still get benefits even just using it once or twice a month. So if you wash your hair multiple times a week, you don't have to use the rice water every single time you wash your hair. Just use it once a week and you will still get amazing benefits, and you actually get better benefits than using it every single day or multiple times a week. Mistake number 5 will not damage your hair, but you will be losing out on a lot of essential benefits for your hair if you don't do this. Now, the Yao women all have their own different versions of rice water. Like there's the basic rice water, and then every family has their own little routine. They add their own little special ingredients. And so mistake number 5 is missing out on an extra boost on your hair growth by not adding extra nourishing ingredients. So with my rice water, I like to add lavender, rosemary, ginger, and sometimes I'll even add essential oils like peppermint oil and tea tree oil on my wash day in very, very tiny doses that I know my hair can handle. And this means that you're getting all these extra benefits. It's like you're using rosemary water and rice water with hints of ginger all at the same time in one treatment, instead of trying like a ginger water, an oil that's infused with lavender for your scalp. You get to have all these benefits in one single treatment, and it just makes it a more soothing and invigorating experience as well. For a quick recap on the things you should be doing with your rice water: 1, always ferment your rice water to get the best benefits. 2, don't use parboiled rice. 3, apply it primarily to your scalp, not all over your hair. And 4, use it a maximum of once a week, not every single day or multiple times a week. And 5, always enhance your experience by adding a few extra botanicals and ingredients that your hair personally loves to get the best results out of your rice water. Now, I've actually filmed the Yao Women's version of rice water and my own personal version with all my extra botanicals, and I will link the 2 videos here and here. Hit my face right there to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this from me in the future, and leave your comments in the comment section below of any mistakes, any issues you've had with rice water, so that maybe I can answer them or even make another video if there's enough questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!